Today, I wanted to just give you guys a quick update on what's going on with USI Tech. But before I say that, I wanted to let you guys know that I'm not your financial advisor, but I do like taking you on my crypto journey and all the good and the bad things that are happening. So, if you guys haven't already heard about the fiasco with USI Tech and what's going on between the United States and Canada, well, if you didn't already know, they decided to terminate, dealing with us. And, I made a video the other day, not specifically about USI Tech, but in the video, I talked about, some of the other situations that were going on with a lot of the new exchanges. And as Americans and Canadians, we have to be a little bit more cautious when dealing with a lot of these programs, even the legal ones now, especially when they're foreign, because a lot of this I see is going to, this is going to be like a chain effect on this is the beginning of something that's going to be really bad for anybody going into any type of ICOs or lending platforms or anything in regards to, let's just say, other countries. It's just going to be a real bad situation. So I made a statement the other day on what I thought about USI Tech, and I basically said that I believe that everything that's going on right now was set up. I think was predicted. It was basically to rob us. It was, to rob us. If you're not in this country, then this really doesn't affect you. So you're just going to be like, oh, well, whatever. I'm still getting paid. That's generally how it goes. You have to you always need mixed reviews. You always need one side getting completely hammered while the other side gets their pockets filled. That way you'll never have a clear consensus of what's going on. So when I went into my back office, because I kept requesting a payment, but I requested a payment last week, and for some apparent reason, it just wasn't processing. Remember in my other video, I was saying that, and I kept saying that most of the traffic and all of it came from United States and Canada, right? So if they were to cut us off, the company would just basically just die out. So when I went into my back office today, as you can see the letter right here, an explanation came up about what was going on in the United States. And as I stated, these guys are going to find a way to not pay people their money. And they have found one. It didn't take them long at all. And I knew something was weird about the situation, but I mean, let's look at it like this. Do you know how much money we dump into a lot of this stuff that's going on right now? We dump a lot of money in here. And a lot of times we don't really think about what's really going on and the risk and stuff. And a lot of money has come from Canada and US. Like, people really target us because we're that free, we're that risky. We don't give a crap. That's just what it is. So these people target us. They target our pockets. It doesn't matter what nationality you are, what race, but it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter anything. If you live in America, you live in Canada, you are a target because you have a pocket full of money. Whether it's a little bit or it's a lot, you have something to contribute as far as they're concerned. So, as it states, I'm going to read it for you. So, dear partners, our decision for the US and Canada was not easy for us as a company. From the beginning, we have fought for this market with all of the opportunities available for us despite all opposition. We have frequently denounced the misconduct of any partners in the US and Canada regarding the misrepresentation of our products and our company, and we have pointed out the risks and possible consequences many times. We have threatened partners with exclusion due to their misconduct, but this has not led to changes in behavior. On the contrary, the portrayers of our business have become increasingly negligent. This triggers increasingly difficult disputes with regulatory authorities. In the end, our advisors urge us to discontinue market access for our partners in the US and Canada to avoid more serious damage to the company. All further action in the US and Canada is now in the hands of our legal advisors. All subsequent steps will only be carried out on the basis of legal compliant instructions from our advisors. Of course, we will provide information on timekeeping in any case. Regrettably, investigations have found many abuses regarding double accounts and false accounts that have been used for unlawful payouts. We will also persecute these abuses to the fullest extent of the law. Until these investigations are completed, we are barred from making any payments to prevent any additional abuses. Again, we would like to point out that all misconduct worldwide with respect to misrepresentation or potential manipulation of our system will be punished with immediate expulsion from the company. We look forward to continuing our successful cooperation with all reputable business partners and customers so that we can continue our unique success story. Best regards, management. So, people, there you have it. Yes, they're continuing to pay the accounts out daily because I've received 2 extra daily payments, but these guys aren't going to pay us. If they do pay us, I will be surprised because who's going to watch their account just drain out by millions? I mean, like I said, it was a lot of money going into this. Who's going to, as I said, they had to find a reason to withhold our funds. So, me personally, I'm just going to call this a loss, as a 2017 loss. It was fun while it lasted. I lost quite a bit, a couple grand. Not as much as a lot of other people, but this is part of the game. This was a so-called legitimate company, but the way that they manipulated the situation, you just can't trust people anymore. These situations just make people 100%. There is no 50%. It's 100% untrustworthy. You cannot trust people in this space at all. The greed is unfucking believable. It really is. Like, people just get to a point where they just don't care, and it's just, I don't know. This is, as far as I'm concerned, I feel like this was just another hype program. This was one of those lending platforms that you don't know who the people are behind it. This right here, but they're just using legal jargon to bullshit us and string us along. Yeah, you'll see your accounts adding up and your payments coming out, but guess what? Are we going to get any of those payments? I don't think so. And if we do, it won't be for a long ass time. But hey, that's just my opinion. I was just here to give you guys a heads up. So you can take that and do what you want with it. Maybe you want to go in here if you got an account and check your back office. But as far as I'm concerned, that's it for me. You know, um, yeah. So I hope you like this video. Don't forget to like and subscribe and stay connected and stay safe. It's nice outside today. I will talk to you later.